What's up? Welcome back to another vlog. I think in this video I want to do some TikTok DIYs, like home decor DIYs that I've seen and saved. I have some supplies of things that I want to do. The first one being that plaster canvas art situation that was like all over TikTok for the longest time. I got two big canvases and I have the plaster and paintbrushes and like spatula thingies already, and I feel like I'm going to either put them here in my office because I've just got this big white wall here, or above our bed. I've been putting it off for the longest time, but I feel like I'm just gonna do it. I just got back from the gym, so like please just ignore all of this. And then I have a second DIY, but we'll get into that later in the video. These are the canvases that I got. They're absolutely massive. They're 24 by 36 inches and I got two of them. And then I also got this all-purpose drywall compound, which I'm gonna be smearing all over to give it texture. I got a couple different spatulas. This one has like some teeth in it and this one's just for spreading it. And then I also got some paintbrushes and some neutral color paints if I wanted to put a layer of color over top. I'm not really sure what color this is. I'm pretty sure it's just white, so I might just add like a neutral taupey layer of paint on top. And then I've also got this sponge just in case I want to add some more texture, as well as like a little paint tray. I'm realizing I should also change into something that I don't care about. Literally painted my old bedroom with this sweatshirt on, so I feel like it's already seen some shit. I don't have any like newspaper or anything, so I'm just gonna take a trash bag and cut it open so that there's more surface area to cover on the floor. Don't know how easy or hard it is to get like compound off the floor and off clothes, but just in case, I'm gonna lay down a protective barrier. I originally was gonna do this out on my patio, but I mean, it's kind of cold outside, you know? So I think I'm just gonna do it inside instead. This should be good. You know what I realized is I could have used the plastic that was covering this as the protective barrier, but too late. I already ripped it to shreds. Okay, I'm not sure if you're supposed to add water to this, but we're just out here putting it on. I think it looks pretty good so far. I feel like I'm just gonna go haphazard with it and then add layers as I go and add texture as I go. All right, I have my first layer down. I think I'm gonna let it set first and then add texture on top. I obviously wanna get rid of a lot of these lines by adding layers and texture on top, but I just wanted to kind of get a base layer of haphazard plaster all over the canvas. While I wait for this one to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start the second one. I don't know why there's a dent there, but I'm sure the plaster will just kind of cover it. Now I'm gonna go in with the sponge and the spatula together and just add some texture. Back in with the spatula to add some more texture. Okay, this is layer 2. I love the texture that the sponge gives. It kind of looks like, I don't know, kind of looks like stone. Pro tip, look at it when it's flat against the wall so that, oh, might want to focus. There we go. So that you can see where the shadows will hit when the lighting hits it. I think I got them in a place where I like them texture-wise, so I'm gonna attempt to use this thing to create some like line art. I'm kind of scared because I kind of like where they are now, but if it fucks up, we can just kind of cover it with more plaster, I guess. Okay, wait, this is kind of dope. Here is the final piece. I can't wait for it to dry and see what it looks like in daylight, but so far, I'm obsessed. I originally had this line kind of going up, but I actually didn't end up liking it, so I covered it back up and just made it straight across instead, and I think it looks a lot better. I'm still trying to decide if I should put like a taupey color on it, like paint it, so that it's not, I guess, white like the walls, just to give it a little bit more contrast, but I think I need to see it in daylight first. I'm not gonna lie, that took longer than I thought it was gonna take. It do be dark outside. I think I started at around like 4:30 and it is now 7, so yeah, I'm tired. It's really hard to see it nicely in this lighting, but We ended up hanging it above our bed, and I did end up adding some taupey paint over top of it because it was blending in with the wall too much. I absolutely love how it looks. I wish it was a little bit brighter outside, a little sunnier outside so you could see, and so that you could see more of the texture coming through. But I promise you, it does look good. You can kind of see it when I come closer. I think it gives a very like expensive feel to this room. All right, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I did that plaster DIY, but we're on to our second DIY now, and it is the neon lights art that I wanna put behind this wall where this chair is. So let me show you the shape that I have going on. I'm just kind of mapping out the rope on the floor. This is the rope I got. It's like a thin, kind of thick on the side, neon rope, and it can change into a bunch of different colors, but I'm laying it out on the floor to figure out what shape I want on the wall so that I can mark the places that I need to like nail it into the wall. Okay, this is the shape that I landed on. I'm gonna use a Sharpie to mark all of the bends to know where to put it on the wall. All right, now comes the fun part. I have these nails that I'm gonna hammer into the wall, and then I'm gonna use these pliers to bend them so that it holds the rope in place. So wish me luck. I'm not gonna lie, I made a lot of random holes before I got this one in there, but the trick is to bend it first and then hammer it into the wall and kind of like hold it so that you're not hammering this to bend more. Let's just see how this looks after I get the whole thing up. Listen, it's the next day now. I did not finish sticking the neon strip to my wall yesterday, but I just woke up and finished it, and let me show you. Also, originally I was trying to bend the nails, but turns out you can actually just nail it right through the silicone. There's a strip here where the actual light comes up, and then all of the silicone is pretty much just rubber. So I tested one at the very end just in case it like screwed up the lighting, and just stuck a nail right in, and it didn't affect it at all. So I started just doing it around the whole thing and nailing it into the wall directly, and it was so much easier. Highly recommend. If you can put nails into your walls, then for sure just nail it straight into the silicone, and make sure that you don't touch this strip here. There she is in all of her glory. I just moved this lamp so that you could see it better, but you can change this to any color that you want. I ended up going freestyle with the shape because it was honestly more fun, and I really liked the look of this better than what I had originally planned out. And it just looks so cool. It's such a vibe. I think I'm gonna put a huge like plant here one day and then fill the rest of this wall with prints. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My office is a mess now because I had all these tools. Also, sorry to whoever heard me hammering through the wall. It was for this. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I am super, super happy with both of my DIY projects, and I can't wait to do more. If you like this kind of video, please do let me know so that I know to film any other endeavor that I take on, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.